Alright, guys and girls, this is my NHL Stanley Cup playoffs round number 2 predictions. A lot of you were kind of bashing me saying, oh, you're so wrong in your predictions. Not really. I had 5 out of 8 outcomes correct in first round. I had all the games but one wrong, meaning the amount of games it took to eliminate an opponent. The one I did get right was St. Louis Blues. I called the Blues, they won. I called Nashville, they won. I called Washington, they won. I called the Rangers, they won. And I called the Devils, and they won. Okay, so now we got Washington and New York Rangers, round number 2, Eastern Conference. We got Philadelphia, New Jersey Devils, round 2, Eastern Conference. Western Conference, Phoenix Coyotes, Nashville Predators. We got the Los Angeles Kings and the St. Louis Blues in the Western Conference. All right, let's start in the East. Rangers are going to hand Washington the broom. Rangers in 4. I was hoping that Philly and New York would match up in round 2 so the Philly fans could get their asses pretty much quieted down a little bit, but it looks like they're going to have to wait till the conference finals. Because I am going to Philly over the Devils in 6. I don't think the Devils are sharp. I think the Devils will be a cakewalk for Philly. But, okay, I'll move on to the conference finals after this. So I'm calling New York Rangers, Eastern Conference. They're going to win in 4. 5 max, but they're going to win the series no matter what. Philadelphia is going to win in 6. Now let's go out west. We got Nashville Predators, Phoenix Coyotes, Western Conference matchup. Then we got the Los Angeles Kings and the St. Louis Blues in a Western Conference matchup. Let's go with Nashville over the Coyotes in 6. Okay, so I'm calling Nashville over Phoenix in 6 games. The Blues will go over the Kings in 5. I think they're going to do it in another 5 games, maybe 4, but I'm going to say 5. I don't see it going past 5. I just really don't. So, anyway, here we go. Let's go to the conference finals. You're going to have New York Rangers in the East versus the Philadelphia Flyers in the East. I think the Rangers will sweep Philly, or they will do it in 5. Either way, the Rangers are coming out of the East. So, you know, they were chanting 1940. They might be chanting 1994. Well, you know, who knows. But Rangers are coming out of the East. Philly don't stand a chance against them unless somehow Washington can beat the Rangers, which I don't see any fucking remote possibility that can happen. I think Washington is a shit team. You know, the Boston Bruins they were up and down all year. I felt Washington was more in the mindset, you know, the playoff mindset over Boston going in. That's why I gave them the edge. Okay, I called 6. They did it in 7. All right. Nashville will go up against the St. Louis Blues in the conference finals. I see 6 games or 7. I'm going to favor the Blues. So, we got the Stanley Cup Finals, is what I'm saying right here. St. Louis Blues, Western Conference, representing the Western Conference, against the New York Rangers, representing the Eastern Conference. 7 games, St. Louis Blues, first Stanley Cup, franchise history. St. Louis Blues. Now, I told my cousin this 2 years ago. St. Louis is going to win a cup real soon. They're going to go to the finals. Well, it's kind of funny because his favorite team was the Blues back in the day, but then he moved and it became the Boston Bruins. Okay, well, to make a long story short, he loved Brett Hall. Brett Hall used to play for the Blues, but, you know, Brett retired or whatever, and he just didn't have the love with St. Louis. But his Boston Bruins then won the cup. So, to me, he's still a Blues guy no matter what he says, and he won't really taste the true love of championship till his Blues take the series and win that Stanley Cup this year. I am rooting for the Blues. I want the Blues to win this one. I think it'd be great for the franchise, but Philly, you could talk your shit all you want. you won't make it past the Rangers. I think you know that too. So there you go. St. Louis Blues, Stanley Cup champions 2012. Round number 1, Eastern Conference. Rangers will win against Washington. Philly will beat the Devils. Coyotes will lose to Nashville. And the Blues will beat the Kings. Later.